feels like this playoff field is even a little bit more wide open than it usually does. Is there a sense on your guys' end that there's sort of an open door for you guys to make a deep run here and maybe make it all the way down the West Coast?
Not more than before. I think people that have followed the league before know that anything can happen. Whoever makes it into the playoffs can go all the way, regardless of how they got there. I think for us, maybe the good thing is, that we've got some confidence. We got healthy people, and hopefully that will give us the edge.
Steph, you guys are on a really good run of form heading into the playoffs. How do you make sure that momentum carries over from the regular season now into the postseason?
Keep winning. I mean, the momentum stops when you stop winning, and the season will end when we stop winning. So we just gotta keep believing in ourselves, focus on ourselves. I think there's numerous good teams out there. Starting in the West now, trying to get through all those is going to be difficult, but I think we have to focus on ourselves and believe in ourselves, and make sure that we bring our best, because if we are at their best, I think we're hard to beat.
Stefan, what are some of the things that you guys have done to be successful from the back? Those communication, switching on defenders, those kinds of things. I mean, offensive players.
Defensively first?
Yeah, I'm sorry, defensively. Yeah.
I think we've been really stingy. I've tried to eliminate soft goals for one. They still occur, unfortunately, but I think we've limited opponents, especially good players, in allowing them to run the show. I think if you look at even against Dallas, for example, a player like Diaz, you give him too many chances, then he's gonna just destroy teams, right? So we gave him that one chance, and he made us pay for it. But other than that, I thought we limited him pretty well, and I think that's been a good job on the team as a whole. It's not, sometimes people think defending is a back four, back five, but I think we've started looking at it more as a team effort. Starting with strikers taking pride in us doing well defensively, because if they help us out and maybe push their defender onto one side, and then them eliminating them, being able to switch to the back and go to the other side, then it makes our job much easier, because we can kind of see what's going to happen. So I think as a whole, defensively, we've taken more pride in being more stingy, and as a result, we've done better.
Last time you guys played Kansas City, you lost 3-0. I think you might have tallied just a single shot. Are you guys looking at this as an opportunity to show that team isn't who you guys are?
I don't really look at that back at that game and say, no, this is an opportunity for us to give them payback. It's the playoffs. They're going to be. I think playoffs is its own beast. So they're going to be a good test. They're a really good side, and the thing with them is they fight to the very end. It's going to be very physical. That's what I'm expecting. And regardless of what the score is and what the time is, I think they're never going to quit. So we have to be ready for that. But with that being said, like I said, it's a different time of the season. There's more at stake. We're at home, which is great. I think that's going to help us, the 12th man behind us, to hopefully get a result and move on.
And that's the game that led to the coaching change and everything else. Is that game unique in any way to any game you've played for the Sounders? That game in Kansas City?
I mean, unique in a way that it was like 150 degrees. I've never played in such circumstances before, and hopefully I don't have to play like that in the heat like that again. But tough. It was a tough game, but it's in the past. I think, like you said, we were a much different team than we were back then.
Sure.
Do you ever wonder if your playoff runs the last 2 years would have been different if Ozzie had been healthy for him, and how big do you think it's going to be to have him get ready to go physically for this run?
Tremendous to have him back. It was huge to have him back in the last game. He's had a really good season for us, and especially even for his standards. His standards is very, very high, but I think he's had an exceptional season when it comes to what he's done for us. He always has that heart and that fighting spirit, as we saw a little too much sometimes. But I think the team can feed off of that. You know, when you have players like that on the pitch. Brad's another one that just hustles. Obviously, up top we have guys as well with Nelson, who will not shy away from anything. Will go to the very end. It doesn't matter how exhausted they are, what their bodies, what ailments they have. They just go, and I think that's contagious. That kind of rubs off on players, and Ozzie is a perfect example of that, and he's vital to this team for sure.